Hi, and welcome to Edolab Markets. In this video we show you how Edo Multi-Anchor VWAP works. A volume-weighted average price is only as useful as the point you anchor it to. Most tools give you one anchor. This one runs 5 at the same time, and compares them for you. Session, weekly, monthly, a custom date of your choosing, and an event anchor that finds its own reference point. On Chevron Daily the price is just under 1 standard deviation above the weekly anchor. On the chart each anchor has its own line and its own color. The blue one is the weekly anchor, and it is the reference the panel uses by default. The orange one is the monthly anchor, slower, and it usually acts as the bigger structural reference. And the purple one is the custom anchor, pinned to a date you choose, an earnings gap, a low, whatever matters to you. 3 views of fair value on the same chart, instead of arguing about which one is the right one. The 5th anchor is the interesting one. It is not tied to a calendar. It anchors itself to the last significant swing the market made, and re-anchors when a new one appears. The diamonds on the chart mark where that happened. So you always have a volume-weighted reference from the last real turning point, without setting it by hand. Around the reference anchor there are 2 pairs of bands. 1 standard deviation, and 2 standard deviations, of the volume-weighted dispersion. The panel prints both levels as numbers, and tells you which anchor they are measured from. Inside 1 deviation is normal business. Outside 2 is where the interesting decisions happen. The top row is the state, and it is the summary of the whole panel. 5 readings: premium extreme, premium, neutral, discount and discount extreme. Premium means price is trading above the volume-weighted average, buyers are paying up. Discount means the opposite. And next to it, the distance in standard deviations, plus how many bars the state has lasted. Then the 5 anchors, 1 row each, with 3 columns. The first column is the volume-weighted price of that anchor, right now. The second is how far price sits from it, in standard deviations. And the arrow tells you which side you are on, above the anchor, or below it. Read down the column and you see whether the anchors agree. When they all point the same way, that is a much stronger reading than any single VWAP. The extreme states are the ones worth waiting for. A premium extreme means price has pushed beyond 2 deviations above the reference anchor. That is not a sell signal. It is a statement about how far price has traveled from where the volume actually traded. Mean reversion towards the anchor is the common outcome, but a strong trend can hold an extreme for weeks. Which is exactly why the bar counter next to the state is there. The lower block runs the same premium and discount classification on 4 time frames. 1 hour, 4 hours, daily and weekly, each with its own reading. And a consensus, from -8 to +8, with the dominant side spelled out next to it. A discount on your time frame that is also a discount on the 3 others is a very different setup from one that only exists on yours. There is one detail that trips people up the first time, and the panel spells it out on the last row. A positive number means discount. A negative number means premium. It reads that way because the sign follows the distance to fair value, not the direction of price. Once you have that straight, the whole panel reads in a couple of seconds. Everything is adjustable. Let's open the settings. The source and line width, and the 5 toggles, session, weekly, monthly, custom and event. The custom anchor date, the pivot length that defines a significant swing, and the event mode. The two band multipliers, and with a scroll, the reference anchor, the 4 time frames and the panel itself. Cancel reverts everything, so you can explore without touching your setup. The indicator ships with 13 alerts. Let's open the Create Alert dialog. The 5 state transitions, into Premium Extreme, Premium, Neutral, Discount and Discount Extreme. The 2 crossings of the reference anchor, up and down, and the 2 multi-timeframe ones. And the 4 anchor resets, a new session, a new week, a new month, and a new event anchor. We use the 2 crossings of the reference anchor as the working ones, and the extremes as context. To recap, Edo Multi-Anchor VWAP does not generate entry signals and does not predict tops or bottoms. It runs 5 volume-weighted anchors at once, measures your distance to each in standard deviations, marks the extremes, and checks 4 timeframes for agreement. Edo Multi-Anchor VWAP is available by invitation only. Structure before signals, context before confirmation, clarity over noise. This is Edolab Markets, and we'll see you in the next video.